Welcome back to another MTG or Modern League, and this time we are rerunning our Once Upon a Kiki deck that I have piloted a month ago, I think, and nearly 5-0'd, but there was this nasty Dredge opponent that had something against it, but we will try this again, so stay tuned and let's go!
Push the goddamn button!
You heard what she said.
So guys, here we go. Yeah, as I mentioned, we have played this deck like 1 month ago or something like that, and I don't necessarily want to claim ownership of this. I haven't seen this deck idea before. That's why I tried it out, because I have seen several blue-red Kiki decks made placing some 5-0s, and then I thought, why not include Once Upon a Time, because Once Upon a Time can find Kiki-Jiki and Deceiver Exarch, it can find land drops, and it can also find some value creatures like Snapcaster Mage, Ice-Fang Coatl, or Uro. And yeah, Ice-Fang Coatl also helps you to deal with bigger creatures, it cantrips. Astrolabe helps your mana base a lot in getting this triple blue, triple red, right? And yeah, it also draws a card, so that was the idea behind it. And since we are running Once Upon a Time, we can actually play one Field of the Dead that we eventually find to increase our prowess in grindy games. And here seems like several pilots have picked the idea up and made some 5-0s with this deck too. And the only change they really made to the main deck was 3 Thought Scours instead of 3 Opts that we run before, because Thought Scour can dump cards into your graveyard to help to cast the Uro more easy, to give Snapcaster Mage more targets, and then they cut the third Cryptic Command for 1 Pulse of Murasa, so that you can make use of maybe the lands you dump into your graveyard or get back a creature. So your graveyard acts like kind of a toolbox, and your Pulse is also just another gain life card, right? So helpful against burn too. We still run Mystic Sanctuary for the sometimes cryptic value, sometimes you need Lightning Bolt again, or sometimes you want more Anger of the Gods that we have in our sideboard. And yeah, I've tried out also the Skreds that gets enabled by these snow manas, snow mana creatures, snow mana artifacts, and snow mana lands, of course. This helps kind of like a Terminate to deal with bigger creatures, but it's not as great against Chalice of the Void. Therefore, we also run 2 Abrades in the sideboard to deal with this artifact. But not only that, it also helps against the Ethervial decks and Stoneforge Mystic decks, and yeah, if you don't have an artifact to destroy, because they don't lead with Ethervial, then you have kind of bad Lightning Bolt, but it's still fine. Green also enables you Veil of Summer, which seems like a stronger spell pierce, because it not only prevents the opponent from discarding your combo pieces, it also protects them from the most common removal, or rather all removal besides Bolt and Path to Exile, I guess. But the nice thing about this deck is that it should beat Titan on average, because those decks don't really run removal. We have Remand to prevent the Titans a bit, and then eventually we can combo, and if that doesn't work out, well, instead of Blood Moon, we run Magus of the Moon, because we can find it with Once Upon a Time, right? This is the same combination like the green-red mid-range decks are using. So Magus of the Moon should help in the Titan matchups tremendously. We still run 2 Ashioks because they are doubling also as Tutor and Graveyard Hate. I want to try out 1 Scavenging Ooze for the same reasons instead of the 3rd Ashiok. I think against other Titan decks or even Urza decks, it's valuable to have an hate piece against graveyards, and you can find Scavenging Ooze with the Once Upon a Time, but you can also use Ooze in more fairer matchups, or even against Burn. It's sometimes nice to have a creature in play that can kill them and gain some life. And yeah, just some more counters in Mystical Dispute and Spell Pierce, I guess, for the combo and control matchups. You can see here 3 value creatures. I just wanted to show you that you could run and find with you once upon a time. Belloth and Huntmaster are there to gain life, where Huntmaster also gives a bit more board presence because you create 2 bodies and he can flip over, create some value with shocking and here 4/4 damage trample, and maybe flip back because we run counter spells, and then you get another wolf token, right? It could be nice value. Obstinate Belloth against Liliana of the Veil decks gains also 4 life when entering the battlefield, so also useful against Prowess or Burn. And the Karanos for the really grindy matchups where you can find it, play it, and then control the game with the lightning bolt effect. But I think ever since the Teferis came into Modern, they are not that great in the control mirrors because A, it's hard to resolve a 5-drop, and B, you resolve it, they play a Teferi and get rid of it, and then you are behind again, so it doesn't feel that great. I don't think it's that great against Junt anymore because with Bloodbraid Elf in the meta, Junt is far more aggressive than they were when Keranos was great, so they pressure your life total a lot more, and we still have Uro for this matchup, so I think we don't really need this, but it's an option if you want some more cards to grind. It's totally doable. I will try it out like this. Last time we've beaten all but Dredge, I guess, and maybe, yeah, Dredge matchup is still not good enough even with those 5 cards, but else we had some success, so let's see how this will work out a second time. Modern League. No more play points. Oh, I have messed up somewhere off camera. Can't even remember. I think I was trying out Stoneforge Mystic deck, but met pretty bad matchups. Then it only went 2-3, and then I guess I'm again at 99 play points or something like that. Yeah, exactly. one play point off, so there you go. Could open a chest, but the chest is also 2 tickets, so it's like gambling. I feel like doing this for 1 single play point, but maybe it's correct, I don't know. Maybe you can write it in the comment section if you would open a chest for 1 play point, because I'm not sure that play points are always in the chest, but I know that the chest is around 2 tickets if I sell it, so that might be bad value then, so okay, first opponent. Here we go. What I not like about Thought Scour is that it reveals your game plan if you mill over a Deceiver Exarch or Kiki-Jiki, and the draw is kind of random, so if you're searching for a specific piece, it's bad, and if you mill over a Kiki, then you reduce the chance of finding it, or you have to find the Pulse of Murasa. Oh, here we have a Kiki in hand, we have Mana, we have Uro, an Ice-Fang, and Remand, so I think we have to keep this, though the Remand hand is far stronger on the play, of course. Opponent mulligan to 6, leads with basic Mountain Swift Spear, so our hand is garbage. Unless we hit a Lightning Bolt, but we hit the second Kiki, the classic. Might want to fetch out Stomping Ground tapped here. Only taking 1? Okay. Light up the stage, sure. Okay, Battle Lamb is not that impressive. Unless he has so many gas that he can use it next turn, but only Soulscar Mage. Thought Scour could be nice to enable the Uru. actually. So maybe we can win this game with a turn 4 Oro or something. That could be a possibility. If we survive, that is. I could play Ice-Fang right now, but I think I won't. See if he has another light up the stage or something. Oh, okay. Let's play out the Ice-Fang for now. Okay, found the next land drop, and it's even painless. And find the Lightning Bolt. That is actually nice. So you're missing the second green for the Uro right now, but we can still play it. Go to 17 and hold up Lightning Bolt, which is actually nice. Or we use the Lightning Bolt now to get rid of these, because if he untaps with 3 and starts his Prowess chain, then it gets kind of worse. Could also hold up Lightning Bolt and Remand. I think getting ahead on mana here is not the worst. I don't think the next turn will be a Remand turn. Feels more like I want to Remand the Battleim Reveler after the next turn. We can still squeeze in Thought Scour then, so guess I like the Uro here. Then shock in the Steam Vents. We also have the 3 mana for the Kiki-Jiki, so if we hit a Deceiver Exarch, we are actually in the game. Now, do I want to bolt here? He could go double spell, which does not seem likely, but still, let's try it. Could go Lava Dart or something. Manamorphose, double Lightning Bolt, something like that. Okay, this is Manamorphose now. Maybe I should have waited. Okay. Nothing really happened here. We now have the second green, that's for sure, for the Uro. So if we hit another land drop, maybe. Do we want to block here for 2? Yeah. Actually, no. It has Death Touch next turn. I think he has a pretty weak hand. Wow, now we also have Deceiver Exarch, so could combo kill him. Let's play out the Astrolabe first, so set up the Uro next turn too. We can tap this inside combat, so if something goes bad, we can also try to block or snap Bolt now. We have a really great hand right now because his hand is kind of poop. And this is a pretty good Remand target. And if he tries to battle him next turn again, we can also simply combo him. Like, no big deal, so I think... Yeah, I have an idea. Just chip the turn for now. Skred deals 4 damage, so... no need for Uro. I think we can win this game the fair way. Lightning Bolt, the Ice-Fang is fine. There's a Battleim Reveler and probably 2 actually in the hand. Now that I think about it. Let's get rid of this. Can have this. Sure. Can tap down, come on. Yes, nice, thank you. Tap, please. Good. Hope he doesn't let us do this the hard way. Okay, thank you. So, stolen that game due to a weak hand of our opponent, and I actually like Anger and Abrade here. Also kind of like Ooze, though it's slow, that's for sure. It gains life and can reduce his graveyard for the Bedlam. Still like the Ur plan. While Remand was nice this time, not a fan of Remand in this matchup. Usually it's kind of weak. Also not a fan of Mana Leak, but it seems better than Cryptic, to be honest. Other things to do when we get to 4 mana, I think. And bouncing or tapping his creatures doesn't seem that great. I want to be lower to the ground and go for the combo route, actually. Maybe Spell Pierce is good, but... Or maybe Spell Pierce is better than Mana Leak, though Mana Leak can catch the you know, Bedlam Reveler. Let's see. It's hard to mulligan a hand with Lightning Bolt and Snap in this matchup. We have a cantrip, we have Once Upon a Time to find the third land drop. That's great. Oh, sorry, I was writing on my phone. Yeah. Can wait one more draw, right? Skred, also nice, but it's only for one right now. Actually like Sulfur Falls as the third kind of painless draw. So let's shock that in, deal with that now. If you kill their creatures, usually they are lacking sources of damage, and our opponent has only one land, so that is also great. With the Astrolabe we have 2 snow-covered snow basics, so we can Skred this too. Next turn we can Snap Bolt, and then go with the Ooze even, because it has now targets in the grave. I like this, I like this. Kind of beating the Prowess deck, which is one of the strongest decks in the meta. Feels good. Opponent continues to miss the land drops. Astrolabe, of course, also helps you to get the green mana for the Ooze. If the Ooze would soak up a Lightning Bolt here, it would still be okay, because then it gains 4 life, kind of, but I think holding up Thought Scour and Mana Leak is more valuable this turn. Maybe he has a second land drop and then goes with Light Up the Stage, and I definitely want to catch this. So, no, nothing. Or, okay. Let's go with Thought Scour. On the next land drop, Mystic Sanctuary is in the grave. This can be the third red source. Then we only need to find a Deceiver Exarch, and we can find it with Snap Once Upon a Time. It's also nice. Here he goes. No, again, no spell. Okay. Kind of weird. Steam Vents. Tapped. Yeah, we can still wait for now. Can also play out the Ooze. And just ship the turn back. Huh. Can also try to hit an Uru here, to be honest. think that would be GG, and we found the Deceiver Exarch, so we don't have to do anything anymore. It's risky to go for it if he holds up more lightning bolts, but whenever he taps out in his turn, I think we got this. If he spends his spells here, it's also fine. Because that's kind of a weak use of his mana. Sure. Please step out. Doesn't want to. No. Guess we can still play out the Exarch, so we save the mana for the next turns. This way, can't sack this end of turn. Now we can still have Bolt open, so I won't go for it here. But we can now try to draw out the bolts. Just ship the turn back here. Hold up the Scavenging Ooze. If he lightning bolts this, fine. One less bolt for the Kiki. Gain life. Don't need the lava darts. It's only one mountain. Sure. Could have protected it with the mana leak, but I'm still thinking that mana leak will be good. 2 cards, I mean, he is nearly out of gas. Well, that is Arc Ward, but okay. One more card to deal with. Yep. We can find another Deceiver Exarch with Once Upon a Times. I mean, we have 10 looks. That's insane. And even if we don't find it, we have Kiki Snap, so that's also value. Kiln Fiend. I think I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. I have Snap Bolt for this. Nothing else. Let's find the combo. We don't. Then let's grab another Snap. Let's go Snap Bolt this. Could also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Needs 7 to go off in one turn. Well, I guess draw the land naturally. Would also be good. Deceiver Exarch. So if we draw a land, he's dead. Yep, and we draw it. So you go Deceiver here, play it, untap your land, play out the Kiki. That does the trick. Sees the writing on the wall, but he should wait till he sees the Kiki. Can double Lava Dart, that's a possibility, but then he has to double sacrifice these mountains and is kind of stuck again, so still think it's worth it to go for it here. We have still a Snap, he's still at 9, so that's fine. Yep. Okay. Ship the turn back for now. Can snap Thought Scour and try to hit this Uro. And he's pretty stuck now. He can't cast a Bedlam. Snap can block this pretty efficiently, and yeah, he has only 1 card in hand. Whereas he needs kind of a critical mass to deal huge amounts of damage. So, still think it was a fine turn for us. So the Kiki was kind of like a double Storm Rain. That's good. Makes Snap Mana Leak also more nice. And whenever we hit an Uro, we win on the spot, in my opinion. Yeah, we don't have to fetch. Just ship the turn back for now. Could try to attack with this Snap, actually. This one gets only bigger. Yeah. its butt won't get bigger. Okay, he offers a trade, sure, fine by me. And Deceiver is uncontested on the board. Do we have a lightning bolt or something? Dismember. I mean, still kind of fine with this. Now he is at 4, so unless he draws anything, we have Snap Bolt and he's dead, so sure. You do you. Whenever he taps, he's dead, so he's kind of locked out of doing anything, unless he hits a basic mountain, and even then he's dead, so... Good job, you've killed yourself. Yeah, and you're dead. Oh, kind of tapped it all, who cares? Bolt. Yeah, he sees it. Okay, nice, 1-0. Pretty good start. I like it. The snaps are not the greatest right now, but we have an Ice-Fang and already Pulse. So, maybe? Let's try it out. Another basic mountain matchup. Again, a bad start. Skred is also not the greatest draw right now. So this kind of have to be Stomping Ground. This can't be a Stomping Ground, so it has to be a breeding pool. This will be a snow-covered mountain, I guess. Kiln Fiend is scary. If I fetch 2 snow-covered basics, we can't use these green cards, but I think our priority right now is to survive. The next fetch land will enable our stuff, so I mean, if we don't draw another land, we are fucked anyways, so might as well do the dumb thing here. Any third land will now activate Snap Skred, so that's also a plus. Oh, can't cast that, of course. 3 more cards. Manamorphose. Oops. Here it gets nasty. Lightning Bolt, but I think that's far too late now. Should have been just another land drop, because now I think we are dead. Yeah, most likely with 3 cards in hand, another Manamorphose. Bomb it. So this time our opponent had a better hand. Where we like the land drops. We're going to 4. He has a lava dart and another light up the stage, which is I think too strong. Yeah, I should have lava darted during combat then. So that you put us to 2. Yeah, I mean... Bad thing is he can still cycle all this land, so he's not out of gas. Even if he's out of creatures. Yeah, and here's the Bat Lamp, so we are probably dead. I mean, we had the interaction. It was more like any third land drop would have enabled us the Snap Bolt line, then you have a blocker against the other Swift Spear, and maybe we are at 9 right now. So we would have a chance, especially with Pulse getting back a land, and then have more land drops, more life, so we're leaning on that third land drop kind of. Didn't get there. Yeah, it's too late to do anything with this hand. Abrade, Anger, Ooze. Cut down the Remands, cut down the Cryptics. Run it. I'd like to do. Okay. Well, we have the lands, we have a Lightning Bolt and then Coatl, so I guess we keep this. This can be a basic mountain even. But if we want to play the Coatl on 2, kind of want to lead with the Breeding Pool. And then I don't mind if we take 1 from a Swift Spear and then squeeze in the Coatl in a later turn. Because we want these snow basics also for the Skred, so I think this will be a basic mountain. Swift Spear, Soulscar Mage, okay. So, did the right thing. Cast without paying. Oh, that's bad, there was a lot of interaction on top of the deck. I guess we take the fetch land to have this third red source. I'll draw the Astrolabe anyways, so I guess we can go now with Island, Astrolabe, hold up the Lightning Bolts. Abrade, that's not bad. Then let's deal with this first. Okay. Take 1, then light up the stage. Probably. Yep. Comes. Another Soulscar Mage. That's not the scariest. So, deal 3 here. Then we have Snap Bolt and still the Coatl. Yep. It's fine that we do it now. Saves us time. Ah, okay. That makes sense then. It's finding all the land drops with the stupid light of the stages. Let's get this Deceiver Exarch. Well, so we want to get rid of this. Fetching as painlessly as possible here. This will be a Steam Vents. Yeah, and then Next fetch can be a Mystic Sanctuary if we need it. Okay, cycling his stuff, maybe. Is Bedlam in hand? Okay, more of those, at least not during Swift Spear in play. Lightning Bolt me, sure. Nothing else. Seems like he has Bedlam Revelers in hand and is searching for a way to dump his stuff. So Mana Leak is still a fine draw, unless he hits another land drop. If we hit an Uru here, I can still dump it into the grave, so let's go with the Coatl for now. Doesn't have Death Touch, but that's fine. This can be a Once Upon a Time. But we need more time here. Still 5 cards in hand, and here's the next land drop. Okay. Let's exit for juice. Here's a Kiln Fiend. Kind of want to get rid of this. Still not able to play a Bedlam if he does not want to put all his gas in the bin. Well, so if we put the Once Upon a Time top of the deck, play the Deceiver out, and find the Kiki, we could cast it in one turn. So let's try this. If we find an Uro, that's also okay. Still 5 cards. Shrine of Burning Rage, can't prevent that. We have an Abrade in the bin, so let's see. If he has still a Lightning Bolt in hand, can't combo off. I think we have to risk it. So we go to 10 here. It's back on top. Could fetch an Abrade, but I think I want to end this. Maybe I'm too greedy, but try this out. We fail, we fail. At least I tried this line. Since he isn't conceding, he probably has the bolts. Can also have lava darts, of course. Yeah, that's unfortunate. They always have these lava dart interaction. Makes it really bad to combo off. Because it's pretty easy for them to go with these lines. Yeah. Now we also have probably enabled their Bedlam Revelers, so kind of dead. Maybe it was the wrong call. Maybe it was the wrong call. It's probably in Bedlam. Also has the Lightning Bolts. 6, play the Bedlam, draw 2 bolts or something. Okay, can also kill us with this now, yeah. That's unfortunate. Maybe I was too greedy. Should have gone for the Abrade, maybe, but feels like we don't have the time if we look at his hand. I mean, he has a lot of burn anyways, and it doesn't seem like he will ever tap out with this much mana. Not sure. Maybe he will, and that was my window then to punish him. Not sure. Not sure. Join. Our opponent usually plays Gruul mid-range. Well, Uru should be pretty good here if we find it with a Thought Scour. Stop an Arbor Elf at least. No turn 1 play, okay. Now I just kind of want more snow basics, so let's grab an island here. Don't care about the forest right now. Let's grab the island here, so that if he has a Magus we can still Skred it. Ice-Fang and Cryptic in the bin. This will be a snow-covered mountain. Can Skred and this gets a forest, maybe. Have the islands for the sanctuary. Could have this god card here. Only drawing lands, unfortunately. Yep. Fetching now. Deceiver. Still have to find that Kiki-Jiki. Blood Braids. Magus of the Year. Play this, put it into play, untap this. You can have your Magus. Still be an Arbor Elf. So kill this. Kill this. Play this. Ship the turn back. Can use the Sanctuary. Maybe the Thought Scour. Nope. Okay. Then we go Field of the Dead maybe, but it's far off right now. Okay. Nothing. Snapcaster Mage. Also not the best here. Don't want any of these cards back on top right now. Yeah, but our time is ticking down. Against this god card, unfortunately. Take a lot of damage here. Skred can still kill a Glorybringer if he has it here. Well, can't kill the Chandra, unfortunately. Kills the Deceiver. That's bad. That's very Let's hope he doesn't have a lightning bolt or anything. Fuck it. Where was my mana leak? One stupid time. Ah, this is so painful, and we're only drawing these fucking lands. I concede this. Oh, come on. 22 lands, you draw up to 9. How can you ever win this then? Need this, need this. This god is surely annoying. Kind of will hold his mana leaks open now, but I still think we want to go with the combo. Maybe Abrade is not good enough. Anger can still clean up most of his stuff. Trimming it a little bit. That is still maybe not the greatest against Bloodbraid and friends. This is fine. Let's get the Snapcaster Mage. And found the Uro. I'll wait on this a little bit, I think. How long is the question? With Thought Scour would be great into 4th land drop, because then I think he can't prevent it. Has a Seasoned Pyro in hand. And here comes the Arbor Elf. Other Astrolabe, sure. Could be the land drop. So we can have Anger of the Gods next turn. Hopefully this is not the God card again. Seasoned Pyro, okay, then we have at least an Anger turn. Ditches a land drop, it's interesting. Let's get rid of this stuff. Oh, come on. To dump. Yeah, then tap this too, sure. Who cares? Let's play the Anger. This sets him back a turn because the Arbor Elf is dead. Now Remand is good. So we can play out the Uru here. Yes. Yes. Get this into play, get this into play, ship the turn back. Have Remand up for the next target, have a fetch land, play the Uru out. Draw more gas. Sure. Could be a Bloodbraid Elf here. Season Pyro, okay. Let's get rid of her. Two, three, 5. This pressures his Planeswalker pretty effectively. We draw a Remand or Minor League, we still have it up. Not be able to stop this. It's double bolt or something. Okay. And Chandra Torch again. Could minus here in combination with a Lightning Bolt, but then we can struck it down with an Ice-Fang, so I think that's fine. Yep, got it. Still draw cards. That's also nice. So maybe we get it back here. Let's kill the Chandra first. Can snap Thought Scour. More cards into the bin. Play out the Uro again. This one goes away. Put 2 in the grave. No, that's not enough. So we play out the Once Upon a Time. Maybe find a fetch land. I want to attack the Chandra, please. 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 Kill the bitch. She burned my nature. She's dead. Scalding Tarn. Don't need the combo right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, exactly. So he concedes. Yeah. So Uro pretty good. Pretty good. Remand is still not the greatest, to be honest. It's so awkward against Bloodbraid Elf and stuff, but I don't think I want the Abrades. The thing is also, if he has his god in play, then the Uro is kind of awkward. So I might want to prevent that. It's one of our best ways to win this. Because it's so easy for a Lightning Bolt deck to break up our combo. This is a creature war, so the Ooze should be okay. Kiki can still copy Ice-Fang or Snapcaster, so he has some value there. Still some interaction. Bolt can also deal with the Planeswalkers. Maybe it's right to cut down on one Uro, but that seems kind of awkward. Maybe you want to cut down this Pulse. That's nice value with the Snapcaster Mages. So maybe we cut one Astrolabe. Don't think he has the Blood Moon effects in deck. in his deck still. This plays badly against Anger of the Gods, and we have Astrolabe, so it's kind of awkward for him, in my opinion. Once Upon a Time can be another land drop, and if we find the third one, we can use Pulse to get one back. We have Remand on turn 2. I think keep this. Glorybringer, okay. He can have his 3-drop on turn 2, unfortunately. Unless we draw a Lightning Bolt or something. He has Arbor Elf, yeah, so maybe we draw a Lightning Bolt here. No, but we draw the other land drop. Then this makes Remand, of course, awkward now, because we can't catch his 3-drop. But we have the combo in hand, so that is nice. Maybe he gets careless, you never know. Still have Anger if the board gets too dicey. If he taps out for this, maybe we can punish it. I'm not sure. We also have Remand against the Glorybringer still, so Pulse can be the 4th land drop. Maybe it's fine. He's deep in the tank now. He will probably play a 3-drop here, right? I mean, if not, okay. Maybe he has Bloodbraid Elf or something. Double Forest, Utopia Sprawl. Okay, yeah. Still 3 mana. Okay. 4 mana, yeah, okay. Chandra, Bloodbraid, okay. Still can't prevent that, and even a Seasoned Pyro. That is strong. Just definitely a strong turn. The ugly turn, actually. He ditched the Glorybringer even. Ooh, we take a lot of damage here. Take a lot of damage, and we can't even Anger of the Gods. That's really bad. Kind of want to play the basic, but feels like we need Steam Vents also for this Mystic Sanctuary. Will take a lot of damage. If he has a second Bloodbraid Elf that can get out of hand. What is this now? Glorybringer still in hand. Yeah, well. Have to remand this, have to save my life totals. Then we have to Anger next turn and then get Pulse back to offset the life loss. King 6 now. Thought Scour is not good. Have to do this. If he doesn't have a 5th land drop, he can't cast a Glorybringer here. He could have a Chandra. Maybe. Oh, he can. Yeah, never mind. I'm dumb. Go to 5 now. How likely is it that he has a Lightning Bolt in hand? Because we can tap this. Yeah, maybe. Let's chip back the turn. This can be a Steam Vent for the Sanctuary. And then we have actually the 3 reds. Okay. Let's just play here. Blood Braids. Okay. Cinder Vines. We have to go to 4. If he has a Lightning Bolt in hand as his last card, then I think we can't win, because we have to tap this and block this. I mean, because if he has a Lightning Bolt, we are dead anyways. Yeah, I don't have time for this because of the life loss. So yeah, at this point we are all into the combo. If he has the bolt, we die. If he doesn't, we win. Story of our life, eh? Let's see if it works. Tap you, because else he exerts it and the Deceiver is dead. Bolts this now, nothing I can do. But he can also bolt the Kiki anyways, so... And if we don't block and he has the bolt, we are also dead. Okay. So we go for the Steam Vents. Go for the Sanctuary. Doesn't really matter. Well, let's see if he has a bolt. 1 card in hand. This Pyromancer should have found it, actually. Nope, he doesn't. Save targets. Always yields. Untap. Untap. You only have to press untap. If I don't fuck this up, we win. If I fuck this up, we die because he has a flyer. I'm actually scared of misclicking. Oh, that's fun. It's a long time since I did this. It's actually nicer than in the Twin Days, because you can save the targets now. Just doing this for fun. He doesn't want to concede still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's make it sure. Or make it safe. Still have 15 minutes on the clock. Really fuck this up, I think. Just for the funsies. Kiki points at Deceiver. Deceiver wants blood. Oh, lovely cleric here. I think this should be enough. Let's make a stack here of 10. Okay, let's go into combat. Slowly, don't misclick. Attack with all. Press yes, press attack, and you're dead. Nice. Onwards to the next round. Maybe we can repeat our 4-1 streak. Actually scared of the Death Shadow matchup, since they have drawn in the lock. Gets scary. We don't have good ways to deal with the big Death Shadow. It's unlikely that Skred will ever reach a good level. Oh, we don't have a lot going on, that's for sure. And we are on the draw, so I think we can do better. Yeah, this is better. Probably put the Cryptic on the bottom. Snow-covered forest, ancient stirrings, like a Tron deck. No, it's Titan, okay. I want to see how this matchup will go with the Remand combo deck. Ice-Fang is nice. Can still play it on turn 2 thanks to Astrolabe. Other stirrings, okay. Failed to find anything here. That's weird. And I guess we take it. Yeah, we can play this. Can still kill a Dryad with Bolt if we have to. So I don't think I will waste Remand on a Dryad. Put the Field of the Dead in play next turn. Zusa is scary, but he has only 3 more cards, so I think I'm fine with that. If he dumps all his cards onto the table now, it doesn't mean... It means he has no Titan, so who cares? So his last card could be a Titan. Cryptic. Okay, so definitely playing the Field of the Dead here. Remand up. Dryad, sure. Don't care about you. Could have attacked for 1. Maybe feared another Ice-Fang. Can Skred this next turn. Found the Kiki. One is in our bin. Let's kill the Azusa. I think he doesn't care really about this. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 snow permanents. Also have Cryptic up, so I think we ship. As he hits Valakut, the Dryad doesn't do anything. Does we can still kill this, and then he has no longer the mountains, so it's fine. Still need to fetch land or Deceiver Exarch. Block. So it doesn't do anything. Let's get rid of this. He might have more of those. So we have 4. Okay. Fetch land. Well, we have the mana for the Kiki now. Can't play it yet. We can attack for 1. If he kills the Ice-Fang, we can get it back with the Pulse. Still have Cryptic up. Still have Remand up. I think I will cash in the Remand for the next Dryad or something. It's fine. Semi-Gross Chamber can bounce this, and then he can get a Pact. Doesn't bounce the Tolaria West, that's interesting. So he wants to use the Bojuka Bog again. Can bounce this and draw some more gas, I guess. And we found the combo. Nice. Good line. Yep. Ship the turn back. Take for 1, sure. Why not? To combo him now. Winning all the games with the combos somehow. Twinning people like it's 2014. Man, I enjoyed this Tamo Twin deck back in the day. It was such a blast to play. I've won several local tournaments. It was so great. Yeah, sure. It's also nice since Patrick Dickman comes from my hometown. So actually always got the latest text, so to say. Sousa, sure. Have that girl. This in case he has Beast Within or something, but probably not. Probably not. Found the Uro. Shock this in. Red, colorless, red, something. You dead, thanks. And Magus of the Moon, Ashiok. You are in. Not sure if he's on Amulet, but I would guess so. Sure we need the Pulse, really. I'm also not sure we need the Uro. Or into comboing and stopping his game plans. With my hate pieces. Don't know if Ice-Fang is really great. I like the Once Upon a Time. Maybe cutting some lightning bolts. Think you want the Skreds to deal with the Dryad, and if that is the case, you want the snow-covered stuff. He has an Azusa, yes. We don't need these Thought Scour since we are cutting this stuff anyways. Maybe that's wrong. Can you cut here? Still like Remand, still like Mana Leak. Is that true? I mean, you need answers against this turn 3 Titan. And we are on the draw, so I think Mana Leak has still value. Maybe Pulse is too cute here. I don't really want the Sword Scours. We still have Once Upon a Time to find the creatures, and without the Uro in the deck and us going for the combo, it's hard to sell. It's unlikely that we mill over both Kiki-Jiki, so let's try it like this. Yeah, this is fine. Have a Remand, have a Bolt, have a Cryptic. The land drops, possibly Astrolabe, and the natural draws will find the third one. We draw on Once Upon a Time, that would be pretty good. Here comes the Cavern of Souls for Nymph, and he has Amulet in his deck. That is scary, because we can't stop that with Remand anymore. So we need the Magus, kind of. All these counter spells looking not hot then. Bolt can't kill the damn Nymph dude. Yep. Here it comes. That's a pretty Strong start against the blue deck. Will probably be too late for the Blood Moon effect, even if we draw land Blood Moon. Maybe he uses a Pact for the Titan, we are not dead immediately, and then he can't pay the green anymore. Maybe that is a winning line, I'm not sure. This will be on Giant now. Yep. Nothing I can do there. Yeah, nothing you can do to stop this stupid turn 3 kill, kind of. Still go for this Blood Moon line. If he needs a Pact or something, can also... Yeah, no, this is the only option, really. Maybe he has not enough land drops. Maybe this is the case. Do we stop his tutor spells? I mean, not with Mana Leak anymore, but we can stop Once Upon a Time. Interesting. Deceiver Exarch can also block this maybe, and then we bolt it somewhere down the line. He even has the Stem Castle, so Titan is likely here. He was long in the tank, so I'm not sure what he was really thinking about. If he uses this castle, we can counter the Titan actually. And I think I want to do this the hard way. Because next turn he can have land drop for the cavern, so... Get rid of the Mana Leak, I guess. For the third land drop. Nope, no such luck. We can gamble here. I think it's the best we can do. And we were lucky. And the Kiki, the first one is in the bin, so the second one will be hard to find, but we can win this without the combo, I think. Okay, Transmute. Or Summoner's Pact, okay. Please attack, please attack, please attack. Damn you. Trap Scout. Yeah, I don't think that matters. Let's play out the Ice-Fang. Magus of the Moon, come on, I need you. There are no Magus. Abrade. Abrade, you don't do a lot. Only killing this amulet. Only killing this amulet. Can't use the Cryptic, unfortunately. Do we have a second Titan? Yeah, he has a Summoner's Pact, right? So can't prevent that because we don't have the Cryptic mana because this came into play tapped. He has no land drop. Oh, wow. Even a second cavern. That's scary. I mean, we can still go for the Magus line. If he fails to grab some basic forests with his Titan. Scout. What the heck? Why? You did not make it uncounterable, and I still don't understand why. You use 2, 3, 4, pump it into here, make an extra, and pay just with the uncounterable, right? Don't understand. I don't understand. Now we have Cryptic up. Not that I think that it matters, but still. If the Titan would have resolved, let's say, and he doesn't get the basic mountains, I would have played the Bolt, hold priority, and Remand the Bolt to get the extra draw. Okay, so he has only the Titan in hand. Let's kick this then. Thing we can really do here. I think he goes this time. I mean, even if he pays the 6, why not make a damn giant mana with this? Don't understand it. Still think kick this. I'm not sure. If he goes with this haste land, then he can give his Titan haste. And that would be pretty bad. I mean, we can still tap the Titan down then. It's fine. Yeah, let's just ship the turn back. Can tap the Titan a few times. I think it's not the end of the world yet. If he grabs the Valakuts, I think we have to bounce the Dryads. But he also has to pay the Pact next turn, right? Can we bounce this? Not if this fetches, no. Because the Dryad always makes green, so... Cryptic bouncing a land won't change the math here. Yeah, I still think I hold the Deceiver up. But if this is the case, we can also try to kill this amulet. Can also use the Cryptic to tap his team in the following turn. So if that is the case, let's destroy this now. So yeah, he has to tap down the lands anyways. Still prevent a tracker or something with the Remand here. Can still block the Dryads. Don't care about the zombies that much. Okay, Gross Chamber, sure. Good thing we have killed the amulet then. Let's just grab another Steam Vents, I guess. Magus of the Moon. No, 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 and no. We don't find this thing. Don't find it. So Titan 1 land and 1 unknown in hand. Here comes the Titan. Let's see if he's going for the Valakut or something. Then we can still bounce this Dryad. But how do we win this? That is the question, my friend. That is the question. Okay, so if we turn this and draw a card, should fizzle the Valakut triggers. Yep. Okay. Kills the Ice-Fang, 3 to us, that's fair. Okay, he should fizzle, because he has no longer the mountain count. But now we have to deal with this stupid Titan. Can only stall it for so long. There's a stupid nymph again. Not looking good here. Can put the Cryptic back on top to bounce the Dryad again, but does this help us? Not really. Hmm. 2, 3, still have 4 up. Well, maybe. Maybe. I mean, we have our own Field of the Dead going, right? So maybe we are lucky and rip that Kiki. Or can chain together some cantrips for this. The Once Upon a Times. Can still block here. So you don't have another land drop? Do you have nothing? Okay. This is surprising. Don't have to do anything here. Astrolabe, maybe finding the Blood Moon now. Cryptic. Okay. He should have bounced the Dryad end of turn or something, but he can always replay it. Wondering what he is doing over there. That's too risky now. Let's play Deceiver. So that we can still pay a Mystical Dispute. Tap this, please. As a fetch land now, he can kill both Deceivers. That's scary. Somos Pact. Shit. Blood Moon, please. Blood Moon, please. Pretty please. This kills our board. And I can't do anything against this. Shit. If this grabs 2 fetch lands, he can also kill us, unfortunately. It's not like Cryptic would have prevented that. Can't bounce this Dryad anymore. This was bad. I should have... No, I can't untap because then he attacks with this Titan. So probably be 2 fetch lands would be my guess. I should have put the Skred on top to deal with this Dryad. Maybe that was the line. Six, 12. I think whatever lands he chooses, we are dead, right? Because he has 2 Valakuts, so it doesn't really matter what he picks. 6 per land drop, so we're dead. Maybe he kills the Deceivers, I'm not sure. Let's see what he's targeting. Yeah, this is sure. This is expected 6, 9, so he goes for the kill. Yeah, can't do anything. Should have get the Skred maybe to deal with the Dryad. 2 turns off. Shit. Yeah, I still think we go like this. Still not a fan of these Thought Scours. don't look hot. Out the pulls, they don't look hot. And these Summoner's Pacts, yeah, I mean, we have Ashiok against that, so we go with the Lightning Bolt to have fair way to beat him. Did not find one of our hate cards in 20? 25? I think it was 25 at the end. We also never found the Once Upon a Time. Several turns where we could have one on the spot. Fortunate. Fortunate. Well, this has the Magus of the Moon. We are missing Snow Manor, though I guess we risk it with Once Upon a Time. Snap is not useful. We need one fetch land out of the next 7 draws. 7 draws. 7 draws for a snow-covered basic or a fetch land. The odds are high. Don't know how high, but they are pretty high. So let's lead with this. And we fail in the top 5. Is this real? Come on. Come on. I guess we still slam the Magus. Doesn't have a basic. Look him finding the basic forest now. How many fetch lands do we have? 4. 8 fetch lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 snow covered. So 14 cards out of 57. Not gonna happen, eh? It's not gonna happen, eh? Oh my god. Well, hopefully he goes with Summoner's Pact somewhere down the line and we can catch him. Not sure. Not sure. There's one basic forest. So we can tap that down in his upkeep to prevent the Dryad next turn. If nothing else. Yeah, draw me Astrolabes for the rub-in. Stupid. Yeah. I mean, it's bad. So 14 out of 45 now. Kind of. Tap this down, please. Ashiok would have been also good, but yeah. Jukabok, damn you, that hurts the snap. It's a good value target. Oh man. Come on. That feels bad. That feels really, really bad. MTGO stories. Wow, he even has 2 basic forests, so sometimes everything goes wrong what can go wrong. Well, at least he has only one unknown, so I don't get it. How can you draw so horribly? Man, I'm complaining right now, but This feels really shitty again. Don't even hit this damn 4th land drop. Nothing, just nothing. Don't even have a single counter spell against the stupid Titan. Maybe I should have played the Magus now, but if he ever draws a Titan, we are just out of the game then, so not sure. Needed a single snow-covered something. Yeah, play the stupid thing. It's not like you can do much else here. You can also play the Titan if you have it. Then I'm simply dead. Goes for the Dryad, okay. Can't kill that anytime soon. Here comes the Summoner's Pact. Can't pay it even with this stupid lands. Now you draw this stupid fetch land. Wow. Well, guess it's better late than never, eh? So let's play the Astrolabe here first. Lay out this stupid Magus of the Moon. He will have his Titan, but maybe we can still rip the Kiki-Jiki? Maybe we find a Cryptic to bounce this? At least the Titan is just a stupid beater at this point. Nothing. Why? Still don't understand him. To 3 of... Can block this, but we can replay. Let's ship in here. Should have bolted this, but bolt is still 3 to the face. Do you go? Okay. Ah, he can't because he has only 5 land drops. I'm stupid. Of course, that's why it doesn't work for him. Can't go with the Titan yet. Now we can, unfortunately. Yes. Can still kill the Titan, right? Because we have 6 damage in hand with the bolt and the Skred, so it's maybe a reason to not waste it. Drawing all these stupid Maguses now. And, oh man. Don't have really good attacks here, that is the problem. I can't kill those because it's the Pact for the Titan in hand. Mana Leak. Well, this is helpful. This is surely helpful. Still can't commit all the Maguses against engineered explosives. But maybe now, with the Magus, with the Mana Leak in hand, I'm supposed to ship in. Pressure him that way. Getting rid of this. I'm still a little bit... No, he can't use Mystical Dispute, nor can he use Whale of Summer because he has only 2 green and he needs 2 green for a Titan, so... Yeah, okay, he doesn't block there, then... Just play out an Ether Magus. So he doesn't find Engineered Explosives or something. This prevents Beast Within. Because we have a second one. Oh man, what a game, guys. What a game. It's a crazy game. Here comes these Summoner's Pacts. Maybe for another Dryad? Well, if we find a Cryptic now to bounce this, then we win. That's another line, and we have the triple blue now. I mean, if we draw a Kiki-Jiki, we should also win. Once Upon a Time will not do it directly. We had a horrible start. Maybe an Ashiok, but we still have to deal with a 6/6. Tireless Tracker, okay. Yeah, I can't mana leak this one. Have to bolt this one in response to the trigger because he can have another land drop thanks to the Dryad. Mystical Dispute hardcast. Wow. Oh, do we lose against the stupid Tireless Tracker now? That would be horrible. Oh man, don't do this to me. Give me Kiki now, please. Please. Not what I want to see now, Ashiok. Totally not. TGO, come on. Yeah. Come on. Hopefully I can mill over the explosives now. Did this far earlier. Oh, just an amulet and stuff. This tracker will be huge now. And he gates so many cards with this. Fuck it. Still need it. Yeah, Cryptic would still have won the game, but what can you do? Okay. 4-5 now. Gets more clues, more land drops. Can't ever kill this. So many cards again. Need a Kiki-Jiki. Need the stupid Kiki. All Deceiver can stall at least. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Third forest now. Maybe he times out, I'm not sure. You can have your Titan now. Okay. He's still playing around something? I don't know. He's just drawing all his cards, so maybe we can mill him. Maybe this is a way to victory. Milling him because he draws like mad lead? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Another Dryad. There. Okay. There we go. Play useless land. Ship the turn back. Sheep the turn back. Beast within. Might as well use the mana leak here. Can still draw Kiki-Jiki, I mean. You're still out. It's not like it's over. Comes a Titan. Yep. Can't search, it's just big. Cryptic is still good. Yep. Once upon a time. Well, maybe this finds the Kiki-Jiki. He has still Beast within open, most likely. It was not there. It was not there. It was not there. It was not there. Oh, Magus of the Moon. 15 cards in the deck. 4, 6, 9. If we don't block at all, 9 damage plus a lightning bolt or snap bolt would also be a win. And yeah, I think we let Ashiok die here. I mean, it's not like we can prevent this. Because this one has trample. Maybe another Ashiok can win because we mill him out, I'm not sure. From Evil Titans, eh? Need Cryptic Command or Kiki-Jiki. There's no green mana left. Give me the Kiki. Give me the Kiki. Still not that on board. He can only draw so many more cards. Oh, but we only draw the basic now. That is far too late. Take 12 here. One more draw. Can't block these, so we take 12 for sure. Here. I could still tap his team and win, maybe. Still not dead. Cryptic. 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 I wanted a cryptic for Christmas. Now I'm dead on board, right? Can triple block this Titan. I can block one here to only take 5, but then we are still dead against all these other attackers, so yeah. I think we should have not lost this, but our draws were not good enough. We have drawn far too less action. Feels bad, because actually this should be a matchup that you prey on. Okay, last game. Let's see, Andrew B, okay. Still deciding if he wants to start. Yeah, Astrolabe, Remand, we are again on the draw. Do we ever start? Primastic Vista. What is these? Snow covered something? Yeah. And Astrolabe. Let's grab the Oro, why not? Okay. Thought Scour. Okay. Temple Garden, interesting. So we probably also place Uro or something. So Mystic Sanctuary. Ship turn. More islands for the Sanctuary. So let's grab a breeding pool here. Can ramp ahead a little bit. Can't use Snap Remand, unfortunately, so let's go with our own Uro, I guess. It's a good turn to put this into play. Next turn we can at least Snap Remand the Uro. That's not the best, but Old Fountain, okay. It's like a band control deck, like we used to play. We are missing a few cards. Fortunately, hadn't the Thought Scour yet. Snap Remand is still okay, I guess. If he just goes for the Uro here anytime soon. Teferi Time Reveler, yeah. This is a Snap Remand turn, in my opinion. Just tap it all down. All down. Now we have a Snap in play, which is also good. Traverse. What the heck is going on? I don't understand what is going on anymore. Valakut. Okay. What is this now? For all the snaps. Have snaps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Sanctuary right now. For our zombie army soon. Maybe he just replaced the ferry here. We can combo off in one turn if we hit the Kiki-Jiki. He doesn't have interaction open. We kind of have to get rid of the Teferi. Let's put another threat into play. If he taps out, can maybe win. It's not the best. Don't need more Oros, so I guess we go with the Ice-Fang. That into play too. That makes this Teferi kind of awkward. Trying to hit that Kiki-Jiki. Mana Leak. Is a charm. Deprive the Sanctuary here. That is annoying. And now we have a window if we hit the Kiki. Now he pluses this, unfortunately. Can hit the Lightning Bolt here. Fortunately not. Fortunately not, but we create our zombie army now. And let's put the Oro into play too. mean, 2, 3. It's bad for our Snapcaster Mage, but I think that's fine. Getting as much board presence as possible here. Hopefully he doesn't have a Supreme Verdict. That would kind of be crazy, right? I think at this point we don't care about the fairy and just attack him. Let's see what he's working with. More Urus, Dryads. Ugh. He has 3 bolts now. That's 5 colors something. Huh. Interesting. So what now? Bounce the Uro. He still has a land drop here. Maybe Field of the Dead can run away with this game. He has Double Valakut, that's so crazy. What is going on now? 4 cards in hand. One is the Mystic Sanctuary still. Grapple with the past. So you can take the Uro or land back. Definitely want Graveyard Hate against this stuff. Wow, and he hit the fetch land. Yeah. This kills nearly everything. At least we can kill the Teferi now. Those Snapcasters will die now. Then we tap the stupid Dryads and yeah. To find a Skred or something. uh, didn't kill a zombie. No. Hmm. Still no Kiki-Jiki. Snap for this. So I don't have to Mystic Sanctuary yet. case he has a mana leak. Not sure how many land drops he still has. Tap this. At least the Teferi is dead now. Okay, he milled us. 4 cards. How many more land drops do you have? That's the question. Path to Exile. Another Teferi. Another Teferi. Trying to hit this damn Kiki-Jiki. At least we have it now. Now he needs removal spells. Or a counter spell. Something. Here. Here comes the Valakut stuff again. It also burn us out depending on how many land drops he has. Ah yes, and then he fetches the basic and we are dead. No thanks to this fucking Valakuts again. It's so annoying. So annoying. Again, we lack good removal against the stupid Dryad. 7 cards to take out. That's interesting. Kind of need a few bowls to deal with this Teferi nonsense. Can at least try to bolt snap bolt the Dryads. So Skred is still valuable. Kind of only lost against this Dryad in this game. I like most of what's going on here. So I'm not sure what to cut. Still like the counter spells. Maybe one Deceiver. Still like the Ice-Fangs. I like Once Upon a Time. I like the Remands. Could play kind of a fair game, but I'm really scared of this Dryad stuff. Four more cards. Still like the points. Maybe it's crazy, but it seems kind of clunky in these mirrors. Need 2 more cards. Do you cut all the lightning bolts? How to deal with the fairy then? Just attack? Just on the stack? Maybe that is the solution. We also cut down on these deceivers. Kiki can still do something. 1 Thought Scour. Feels like a longer battle, to be honest. Yeah, keep. Still deciding what he wants to do. Okay, we fetch the snow-covered islands. And we go for the Astrolabe. Yep. The next land drop. So we could Uro on 3, but I would like it more on 4 and then hold up one of these counter spells. Mystical Dispute is not bad. Deceiver Exarch. Want to kind of remand the next spell that's on the stack. To hit the next land drop, more likely. What is this, a Dryad or something? An Uro. Yeah, I think that's a fine remand target here. Let's get the pool. Yes. Let's remand it. Get the Sanctuary. Getting back remand seems good. Yes. Put this into play. And ship the turn for now. We don't have to do anything, and then we can play out the Uro next turn. Mill ourselves and go from there, kind of. Seems like he is missing a land drop or something. Let's Mystical Dispute this. No, he doesn't miss. Doesn't. He can't fetch here, never mind. Let's play our Uro out. This into play, mill ourselves. The graveyard is full with goodies. No, we could still have a counter spell here, so I think we have to wait. Maybe tap down stuff of him next turn. I'll go for it anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4. Five. It resolves, that's good. More remands. Yeah, sure, just ship the turn back. Double bolt. Grapple with the past. Yeah, okay. Can get back the Ice-Fang. There's also Ethergust in his deck, that's interesting, just to deal with the Uro. That is interesting. Love to remand that. Grab the Ice-Fang, of course, but unless he has a Mystical Dispute, I still remand it. Also bolt it, but remanding here seems better. Because now we can pay the dispute. Can pick that back up, please. And thank you. And we found the Kiki-Jiki, so we could end it pretty soon. Stopping his graveyard for Snapcasters and stuff. Thought Scour, yeah, sure. So Ice-Fang and a lot of unknown cards, but he is stuck on mana. Can maybe wait one more turn and try to fight for this Deceiver on the stack. What is this now? Dryads. Kind of have to prevent that here. So if he has the counter here, then he has it. Doesn't. He could have another path to exile, but then he always has it, so there's nothing I can prevent here. Then you're dead. Yep. Got this. Counters are pretty good post board, so maybe I want the Cryptic actually. Because we are so low to the ground. So he has also Ice-Fang Coatls. It's also something to take note of. If we like our Cryptics, what do we not like? It feels like we have to prevent his Dryad and the Fairies. If we go too long, then our mana leaks and mystical disputes become kind of awkward, but that's where Cryptic comes into play. Cutting the Once Upon a Times reduces our odds to combo. Maybe we can cut into the cantrip stuff a little bit. Maybe go only with one Uro. Okay, at least we got the Uro and Thought Scour, but we are missing the counter spells. It's still worth trying out. There are a lot of counters in our deck. If he has a Dryad next turn, it gets kind of ugly. To find a mana leak or something. Will or Summer in the bin. Not a single counter spell in hand now. It's awkward. Okay. Still Uro here. horrible, horrible draws. So at this point I'm inclined to Uru. Pulse of Murasa, the best here. Still not a single counter spell. There are so many in the deck and you don't have any. It feels bad. Is it Teferi or something, or the Dryad? Can't get rid of this Dryad, but he has not yet 6 land drops. But a Time Raveler too. Could be the Time Raveler too. And it is. Oh man. Now we find the Cryptic way too late. We can play out the Kiki here and make another Ice-Fang, attack the Teferi. Hopefully he doesn't have a Dryad or something. Ashiok, okay. Now he can decide if he wants to bounce the Teferi or keep it in play. Or if he wants to bounce the Kiki and keep the Teferi, or keep the Teferi in play. That's what I meant to say. And yeah, he cashes this in. Maybe he has another Teferi even. We are still 7-7. Let's see if this is a Dryad. Just an Uro. Okay, so maybe we can go with the Ashiok here to prevent this for the next turn. That's just a maybe, and he has again a lot of mana available. Probably Whale of Summer and stuff. Also have a Dryad here. Still no way to deal with this. Only one counter spell in hand. Field of the Dead. Huh. The Uru here doesn't seem that great. Let's try this Ashiok out. See if he fights about this. No, okay. Then bye-bye Uru. Now we have a Deceiver in the bin, so if we hit a land drop next turn, we could go for it in one turn. Maybe. There's an Astrolabe, yep. Still a lot of cards in hand. That's for sure. Nothing. Could have a Cryptic here, so let's wait one more turn. Because then we can maybe win in one turn. Could have a Cryptic here, but, well. Mana Leak is good. Not forced to play the Uro out here. Just go for this basic land. Use for the Ashiok. Now we have Cryptic and Mana Leak up. I mean, he has probably Whale of Summers and stuff in his deck, but if he taps low, can maybe punish him. He gets the Ice-Fang back. Yeah, he has Whale of Summers in his deck. One is gone now. can let him have this. Don't want to fight about it. Want to fight about the Dryad and stuff. Path to Exile? No. Goes for the Thought Scour. Doesn't hit pretty good, so at least our Ashiok has some juice there now. Still to prevent a Dryad. He has a full hand. It's a lot. How will this go? At least we are ahead on mana a little bit. Sanctuary, yeah, 4. So we mill him over. It doesn't matter if he doesn't draw into it. Grapple the past, sure. Okay, have it. Is this the Dryad? The dreaded Dryad. No, it's an Uro, so he wants to draw into it. Okay. Can do that. If he taps out for this Uro, he's dead, I think. Yes, okay. Got it. Let's get our Deceiver back. Okay, that worked. Not sure if he has a Cryptic or something here, but this pressures his lands because he never can really tap out. Still want the Lightning Bolt in hand. 2, 3, 4, 2. Yeah, sure. Spell Pierce, okay. Did we hit? And Vela could at least. Not sure how many he runs. Should back the turn. We don't have to play out the Uro. Let's protect the Ashiok for now. Yeah. Another Ice-Fang. He doesn't seem to have that many counters, or they are all in his hand, but he has only 20 cards in his deck now, or around 20. Whatever he taps here. He can have Whale of Summer here. Something to take note of. We have these kind of spells. Doesn't feel great, but using Cryptic against the Whale of Summer also doesn't seem great, and he has only 1 in the bin. And then we can no longer use Deceiver Exarch, but we don't have to necessarily. So we try to fight about that. Just make him tap down. What will happen? Not sure. Hmm. just tap down. So he has still a Path to Exile maybe in hand. We will find this out, I guess. At least he's tapped down, so even if we can't combo off, we can play the Uro now. Hold up Cryptic. He has the Path to Exile, unfortunately. Oh. Field of the Dead soon going off. Yep. Also go with a Kiki here, but kind of want to build this board. Let's use the colorless manner actually to make a green, blue, blue. Get this going. Don't need the Spell Pierce or Mana Leak anymore, I think. I think I cash this in now. Get rid of his graveyard and most of his cards in the deck. 2 Dryads are gone. There's only 16 more cards. Let's ship the turn back. There's only one Valakut in play. He can't search for this stuff. He wants to mill us. Goes the Snapcaster Mage, unfortunately. But if we find another snap, we can go with snap, pulse, pull, snap. We overwhelm him on the board, at least for now. And every card he draws gets him 1 card deeper into milling out after 5 Ashiok activations. So we are also at 27, so can take some beating. I still have Mystic Sanctuary for the pulse maybe, or even Whale of Summer. Can draw into Whale if we want to. Not together with the Cryptic. Let's try this out. Mystic Mystic Sanctuary. Get my zombies on. Get Whale of Summer, please. Yes. Get my zombie. Let's now please draw into Whale of Summer. We should have still a breeding pool in the deck. No, actually not. Maybe it's milled or exiled. Yeah, it was exiled. So we have not that many land drops anymore in our deck. Most of the stuff is business. So zombie army, here we come. Can prevent a cryptic, maybe with the whale. We'll fight about that. Counter and bounce this. Oh man. Oh man. What a fight. Is this a Dovin's Veto? Ethergust. Oh, that won't. Yeah, that does stop me actually. That's kind of awkward. Don't need it then. So lost this stupid counter war. Draw a Remand. No, we could still Kiki-Jiki. Get an Ice-Fang on to draw one more card. I don't hate that. Another zombie. Maybe get the pulse back. Yeah. Let's put the pulse back on top. Yes. Don't think he has Supreme Verdict in his deck at this point. So we can get back most of our stuff from the graveyard, thanks to the pulse on Snap, maybe. If he doesn't get rid of the Ice-Fang, we can draw extra cards every turn. Now we could have a Dryad here, trying to put us into the bin. Let's at least try to cash this in. Okay, so he will replay it. And double Valakut again. Oh man. Well, now we can at least Skred this stupid shit. Yeah, he kills the Kiki. And maybe 3 on the Uro, plays another land. But that's about it for his turn, and he has only 3 more cards in hand. So it's not like we are dead yet, and we have a lot of life gain in hand. We are far from dead, and we also have a little zombie army going. So he had 3 Whale of Summers in his deck. Okay. 2 are in exile, 1 is still in the grave. He doesn't run Snapcaster, I think. I mean, we see half of his deck. The other half is kind of in the grave and on the battlefield. If he kills the Uro, we just replay it. I don't think that matters. Kiki draw a card, so it's fine that he dies. third Valakut is kind of unreal. But I guess if you run 4 and with this much cards drawn, I guess it's okay. Makes sense. Okay. So we kill the Dryad for sure next turn. 2 are in the exile, so unless he has the 4th one, should be good. We replay the Uro and still have Snap counter up. Mana Leak is good here. So Snap first. The Skred. Yes. Get rid of this. Two, three. Don't. This other Ice-Fang's not useful. And is also good, so we have Mana Leak and Remand up. Kind of ship in now. Getting a land back with Pulse is not useful because we have no real targets anymore. He goes to 2, so can Pulse a Snap and Snap Bolt to kill him. Have to prevent another Dryad with double land drop or something. Yep. Your Ice-Fang. 6 more cards. Wow, he even attacks. Does he have another Cryptic or what? I think we got this. Even if you have 2 more lands in hand, it's only 18. Don't think we are dead then. Let's force him to tap out. No, doesn't make sense. So, do you have double fetch land and the targets for it? I'm not sure. One more card. $20. Again, we still have Snap Bolts. Can only have 1 more land drop. Don't even know if he has any more targets. Well, we fought ourselves to a 3-2. I still think that we were kind of unlucky in the Titan matchup. I don't even remember what we lost against in the first round, but deck is still fun. It has a lot of game. Still like the consistency that you get with Once Upon a Time, and Uro still gives you a pretty strong fair game. The only thing that really bothers me is that you don't have a good removal spell against bigger stuff like Death Shadow and other Uros and so on. That's the only real thing that bothers me in these Timur colors. But when the format has not a huge amount of removal, Kiki Exarch is good. Of course, I think it would still be better if you could run Splinter Twin, because it's 1 turn faster, and this 1 turn matters so much, especially for the pressure of the opponent ever tapping out. It's such a big deal if you can if you are on the play and the opponent isn't allowed to tap out on his turn 3 or something. Whereas, if you are on the play with this deck, you can do it till turn 4, and that is where most decks are winning. And if you are on the draw, he has even in his own turn 5. So, but still, but still, the deck is good. Oh yeah, we lost against Prowess one time, and we won one time, so guess kind of even. Yeah. Again, you could run other creatures in the sideboard as a one-off. You have a chance to hit them with Once Upon a Time. You can snap Once Upon a Time to dig deeper. If you see the Once Upon a Time, you can dig pretty deep, and there were only this game against the Titan opponent in the second one where we didn't hit either Deceiver Exarch nor Once Upon a Time nor the Snow Basics in the first few turns, nor a Cryptic when we could have bounced the forest and stuff. Feels kind of unlucky, but sometimes that's the case. So, hope you enjoyed this, and till next time, bye bye.